Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and I'm just going to look at something on the Xexchange. This is Multiverse X's Xexchange because 10 days ago I had some things I didn't even know I had, actually, some staking positions. It was CRT and Ethereum. I think that was Cantina Royale, was it? Ethereum was just the weirdest project in the world. I mean, these are worth nothing, like $1.34 and 31 cents. But I thought I'd unstake them anyway, just so you could see the process. My intention here is just to clear everything out of this Xexchange thing and just have the XMEX here. You can see it says I've got 3 grand's worth of XMEX there, but most of this is locked until like next century or so, when I hope that XMEX will be slightly less near zero. At the moment it is now 0.0, then 6 more zeros, 8305 in value. It's ridiculous, actually, but anyway, we're going to see what we get when I unstake these things. So I did that 10 days ago. I did that on a video. So let's just see what happens. I just need to get the X portal up on my phone because I need to obviously sign these transactions. So let's have a look. Let's do the small one first. Ethereum. I'm expecting what I get to pretty much, the fees to probably like swallow the 31 cents really, but let's give it a go anyway. So unbond. Okay, signing the transaction. Okay. So unbonding farm stake. Okay. So what's that giving me? Nothing, probably. Oh, I think I've got some Ethereum, but it's probably here, isn't it? There you go, 46 cents. Okay, that wasn't very exciting, was it? I probably got a little bit of e-gold as well. Actually, no, I didn't. It actually cost me 0.0004 e-gold to do that transaction. Unstake this one here as well. This is the one that's huge. It's $1.34 of CRT. Okay. So that is unbonding now. Okay, so I've now got 0.3024 of e-gold. So that means that one cost me 0.0003 e-gold. And it appears that I do have a little bit of CRT. Okay. So with these little bits, I'm just going to swap these into Zoidpay because that's what I'm sort of getting together at the moment. So let's do that anyway. So trade that for Zoidpay. Is it too small? I don't know. That's mad. That gets 319 Zoidpay. That would have been about $100 a few years ago. What else we got? Ethereum. Hardly worth it, is it? But let's do it anyway. 108 Zoidpay. And as ridiculous as it sounds, I mean, is it worth doing things like this wrap teeth? Is it worth swapping that into Zoidpay? Maybe. May as well hoover up all the dust, don't I? Let's do the UTK. Oh, okay. No trade route found. I think that's because UTK is dead now, isn't it? Oh, I might have done that wrong, actually. Okay, that's pretty much it. Maybe this USDT. What was the other thing? Wrapped Bitcoin. Okay, that said slippage exceeded, so yeah, I guess I just won't worry about that. It's nothing anyway, is it? Alright, so what have I got now? Okay, so I've now got 602,000 Zoidpay. Okay, so why am I buying Zoidpay, even if it is in very small amounts? It's because it's going to turn into a token called Other, or rather, we'll be able to bridge Zoidpay into Other. It's going to be like 1 for 1. Unfortunately, the supply of Other is much bigger than Zoidpay, but nevertheless, the plans for this, I think, are good. Now, Zoidpay do have a bit of a history of not really getting round to doing things, but I actually believe that finally the app is going to come out possibly this month. And the reason for that is some news has been released on the Telegram group by a guy called Ante, who is one of the admins of the Zoidpay Telegram group. Actually, it's not the Zoidpay Telegram group anymore, because the new app and company is going to be called Another, and the token is Other. Okay. Currently, Other is only available on this site in a private sale called anotherapp.sale, and there are these various phases. We're still in this private phase at the moment, where the token is for sale at 0.01 cents. Now, at the moment, you can buy Zoidpay for about 0.004 cents. So obviously, if the price when we get it is anything like 1 cent or even 2 cents, like in the public phase, then buying Zoidpay now makes a lot of sense, which is why I'm doing it. So the current site for Another is anotherapp.io, and this kind of talks about the app there. The site isn't brilliant. For example, like the legacy links here link to the old zoidpay.com site that's now dead, but I believe a new website is on its way. Okay, so how do I know this? Well, let's go and have a look at the Telegram group. Now, usually I get in trouble because I mention things that are in the secret Telegram groups that I think might be interesting, but this is in fact in one of the public groups, so I think it's okay for me to talk about this. So the original message was from Ante. It's been forwarded by Spiros N, who's another admin. And it says, I confirm everything is going as planned. Launch, that's the app launch, will be this month, January 2026. It says another app is MiCA compliant with a MiCA license. Very important. Only currently compliant are Revolut, MetaMask Card, Kraken Card and Crypto.com. Private sale is ongoing. It's going well, and public sale for Other will start after the app launch. Now, on Kucoin, this has a thing called the ST tag, which is special treatment, which means I think you can't deposit Zoidpay there. I think you can withdraw it, because I definitely withdrew some a while ago, but some people say you can't. But anyway, it is very, very limited what you can do there, and the liquidity is pretty much zero. It's very hard to do any transactions on Kucoin at the moment. So Ante said, ST tag on Kucoin is nothing to worry about. Kucoin will support Other and the migration. There are negotiations and details being discussed with them. More info will be shared when ready. We hold the world record for the longest ST tag without delisting. Other will have multiple DEX and SEX listings. IBAN is provided by a bank. It is SEPA and SWIFT supporting, having multiple currencies. More info will be shared closer to launch. Important note, it is insured up to 100,000 euros, like all other bank accounts in the EU. It is what EU requires from all banks, and there is no exception here. With the app launch, there will be a marketing and expansion strategy. With app launch, there will be a new website and more materials with information about the app. The app is a gateway. Think of it as a mall with shops inside. Each shop is a different app connected through the API. There will be integrations and expansion. The work doesn't stop with app launch, it just begins. The team is working around the clock getting things ready. All providers KYC, bank, APIs and other services with primary and backup options for some just in case. The team is working closely with Apple for having both Android and iOS versions out at the same time. However, Android is coming out 100% on day one, but will it be available from day one is very likely not 100% certain. Section here is probably for me. So it says, we appreciate all efforts to spread the word about the app, but we understand because of the history there is uncertainty with people not following everything. We don't mind, and things will change soon. We don't encourage you to spend money on marketing and pushing influencers to shield the app before it's out. Once the app is out, everyone will be able to use it, and it will be easy to make videos and reviews about it. I'm looking forward to doing that. There will be no more rebrands. Another app rebrand is accompanied with company changes and a lot of legal work. It's not just changing the name on the Telegram group. Release of the app is just the beginning. Once it's out and stable, we will announce upcoming partnerships, upgrades and products to look forward to. Trust me when I say there's a lot of things planned. Possibilities are almost endless. But we have to be patient, just a little more, and trust the team. That sounds pretty positive to me. Now, the price of Zoidpay is pretty much every altcoin's nightmare. It started off, this was just on Kucoin, started off at about 15 cents. It was a lot more than that. It wasn't over a dollar at one point, and now it's just like a fraction of a cent. So even here on the Kucoin chart, you can see the price has come down about 96%, which is quite shocking, really. Zooming in to the recent prices, though, where you can see that it has made a bit of a recovery. In fact, if you'd have bought that at the bottom, which was like last summer, up to where we are now, you would have actually made like a 2,000% increase, which is rather nice, isn't it? I didn't actually do that myself because I was a bit worried about the actual future of it. I wish I had now, because I'm actually a lot more happy about the future and a lot more confident. Nevertheless, I've got quite a lot of Zoidpay, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it does. Obviously, if it goes back to my average buy price, which I think is somewhere around here, like 10, 12 cents, that kind of thing, I'm going to be very happy. If it goes back to $1, then that will probably be the end for me, and you won't see me ever again. But I don't think we're quite there yet, but who knows? If you want to get Zoidpay, you can use Kucoin. You can use my link as well, which is savewith.crypto.org/Kucoin. I can't remember what my offer is. I think it was quite good, though. But if you use that, you'll definitely get something more than what you would get if you just went to kucoin.com. So do give that a go. I'll leave a link for it in the description down below. If you want my code, it's that small r large ESEXYG. I'll put that in the description as well. So do check it out if you want. You could also, of course, swap EGLD for it on Xexchange, which is generally what I'm doing, really. If I've got any of those Multiverse X tokens, I'm swapping them to Zoidpay with the intention of swapping them to Other as soon as I can, which hopefully will be this month. That's what I'm doing. I'd love to know what you're doing, so let me know in the comments down below. Any questions, ask in the comments down below. While you're down there, please do make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Do give the video a great big fat like, please. And above all, tell your friends.